What separates successful people from those who keep struggling in life? Is it talent, luck, or something deeper, hidden inside the human mind? Imagine having the power to control your thoughts when fear whispers failure, to stay focused when distractions pull you away, and to move forward even when motivation disappears. The truth is simple but powerful. The greatest weapon you will ever own is not strength, money, or connections. It is mental discipline, because every achievement begins inside the mind long before it appears in real life. Today, you will discover the secret power that can change your life forever. Mental discipline means controlling your thoughts, emotions, and actions so they work in favor of your goals. It is not about becoming emotionally cold or suppressing feelings. Instead, it is about learning to act wisely even when emotions are strong. Many people wait for motivation before starting work, but mental discipline teaches you to act even when you don't feel like it. Success is not achieved by people who are always happy or always confident. It is achieved by people who stay consistent despite uncertainty. When you train your mind to follow purpose instead of mood, you begin to unlock your true potential and move closer to success. Your mind can be your greatest strength, or your biggest enemy, depending on how you control it. Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they allow negative thoughts to dominate their thinking. Fear, self-doubt, and overthinking are common mental barriers that stop people from taking action. The mind often tries to protect you by avoiding discomfort, but this protection can limit growth. When you start something new, your brain may send signals, telling you to quit because it feels unsafe or difficult. The key to success is learning to ignore destructive thoughts and focus on meaningful actions that move you toward your goals. Every action you take starts with a thought, which means your life is shaped by the way you think. If your thoughts are negative and chaotic, your decisions will also become weak and uncertain. Mental discipline teaches you to observe your thoughts without allowing them to control your behavior. You don't need to fight every negative thought. Instead, replace it with positive and purposeful thinking. Ask yourself whether a thought is helpful before acting on it. If it is not useful, let it pass like a cloud in the sky. When you master your thoughts, you gain control over your emotions, actions, and ultimately your destiny. Motivation is temporary because it depends on emotions, which can change quickly. One day you may feel excited and ready to work, but the next day you may feel tired or distracted. Discipline is different because it is based on commitment rather than feelings. It keeps you moving forward even when motivation disappears. Successful people understand that waiting for motivation is dangerous because it creates delays and excuses. Instead of asking, "Do I feel motivated?" they ask, "What needs to be done today?" Real success comes from showing up consistently, doing the work, and trusting the process even when results are not visible immediately. Mental discipline is built through small, everyday actions rather than one big life-changing moment. Self-control means choosing what is important over what is easy or entertaining. For example, waking up on time, limiting distractions, finishing tasks before relaxing, and avoiding unnecessary habits all strengthen your mind. Every time you resist temptation, you are training your brain to become stronger and more focused. Self-control is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. People who master their daily habits gradually build a powerful life. Because success is the result of repeated disciplined behavior, not occasional hard work. Focus is one of the most powerful forms of mental discipline because it allows you to channel your energy into what truly matters. When your attention is scattered, your progress becomes slow and average. Modern life is full of distractions that steal your focus, such as social media, unnecessary information, and time-wasting activities. Imagine your mind as a magnifying glass. When light is spread, it produces no fire, but when it is concentrated at one point, it becomes powerful enough to burn. Successful people protect their attention carefully because they understand that focus turns effort into real achievement and helps create extraordinary results. Laziness is often not about physical tiredness but about mental resistance to effort. Your brain naturally prefers comfort because comfort requires less energy and feels safe. The problem is that long-term success is never found inside comfort zones. Growth requires action even when you feel unwilling. One effective way to defeat laziness is the start small strategy. Tell yourself that you will work for just 5 minutes. Once you begin, momentum usually takes over and helps you continue. Remember that waiting for perfect motivation keeps you stuck. Real progress starts when you decide to act despite feeling lazy or unprepared. Mental strength is the ability to stay emotionally and mentally stable during difficult situations. It does not mean you will never feel pain, fear, or disappointment. Instead, it means you will not allow those emotions to control your actions. Life challenges such as failure, criticism, and uncertainty are tests of your mental discipline. Strong people do not break under pressure. They learn and move forward. They treat failure as a learning experience rather than a personal defeat. Just like diamonds are formed under extreme pressure, your strongest character is built during difficult times when you choose to stay strong and keep moving forward. Highly disciplined people focus on building good habits that support their long-term goals. They protect their time by avoiding unnecessary activities that waste energy and attention. They also manage their emotions and avoid making impulsive decisions because they understand that quick emotional reactions can destroy progress. Consistency is the most important secret of disciplined people. They continue working even on days when they feel tired or unmotivated. They also value learning, practice regularly, and take proper rest to maintain mental balance. Success is not about doing something extraordinary once, but about repeating small positive actions every day with commitment and patience. The secret power of mental discipline is that it allows you to control your life, instead of being controlled by circumstances, emotions, or fear. When your mind becomes disciplined, you gain the ability to stay focused on your purpose. You may face failures, challenges, and negative opinions, but your future is not determined by your past or by other people's judgments. Start building your disciplined life today by choosing action over hesitation and growth over comfort. Remember that extraordinary success is usually the result of ordinary actions repeated consistently. If you master your mind, you can overcome obstacles and move toward becoming the strongest version of yourself.